the morning with my corporate suit and tie on, chained to my cubicle until it's time to go home. Working my finger to the bone and I don't know why. Taxed on everything I got, just living life till I die. I'm afraid I'm gonna wake up one morning with a pocket full of sticky notes and a coffee cup with my name on it. Red standing in the break room next to the water cooler surrounded by a few suits and ties. Generalizing the state of what used to be America, reciting lines of poetry I wrote when I was 29. Defining what it meant to fight for a cause bigger than my own. Reminiscing on my David days when I threw stones at the Philistines who never meant for me to be free. Walking the dusty roads of Damascus with a tattered map I thought would lead to salvation. I mean, every sign I passed pointed to patience. I slowed my cadence, took my sandals off next to the ravine and watched the waters pass me by. I justified that I'm here now because I couldn't swim then and my parents couldn't afford for their firstborn to drown chasing a dream. I mean, but it seemed so serene, you know. The door to everything I wished for was at the point of a pen. It was the lens to my camera, and I captured Kodak pictures written in 1,000 words. I wrapped them tight between book binding and called myself an author. I got lost in all the possibilities, dreaming that one day I'd be somebody special. But the pressures of the 9-to-5 life burst the pipes of my creativity. Inspiration stopped flowing, mind constipated, journal pages would stay empty for years. I abandoned my peer group because I was nothing like them anymore. See, what we swore to uphold got old when poems stopped making ends meet and top ramen was no longer the delicacy. You see, the poet in me was fading faster than processed hair. Yeah, I could pull words from the air and script lyric and music like Lucifer. I mean, but who really hear lectures that fall on deaf ears anyway? I wasn't willing to pay the price. I mean, after all, I had another life to look after. Didn't want my son to feel bastard because his father couldn't raise him right. I mean, so these days feel like prison. Because the North American Union make all the rules, and freedom is just another overused catchphrase socialists hang from private bridges like banners to remind us all that we've crossed the point of no return. I've learned to stay within the lines and let them referee my star player. Became a good office athlete, running Xerox copy after Xerox copy after Xerox copy for the bosses. Handing off reports that cut costs for the company, hoping I'm on their profit and loss statement next year. I mean, I deferred everything I wanted to be, only to receive equal pay and discounted prescription plans. The government placed bans on all activists and grassroots movements, the poet included. I mean, the closest thing to a revolution was being late for work. I mean, people were being fined for thought crimes and paying for the charges in bottled water and the marrow money. Human life was a commodity society stopped buying into after the death of my first president. I postponed praying to heaven and replaced my type with a few lotto tickets. I picked up cigarettes as an excuse for something to believe in. I mean, I spent half of my life trying to change the world, but can never master my own habits, so I said, fuck it. I filled out this online application and been reciting poetry at the water cooler, dressed in corporate suit and tie on ever since. This is my nightmare.